We hope for the tomorrows because the past is supposed to be what we learn from, not what we build on. But the distance between here and there does not separate us from what is able to hold us captive in our own hearts. Even today, our responses show the hidden effects of what has been through our familiar way of walking the highs and the lows of our journeys. And while we desired change, closing doors on the feels that we don't want often inadvertently silences what we wish for as well. So here's a thought. If there are parts of us that are still entangled in the adverse weather of the days gone by, and we desire to leave them there, how will keeping our faces turned towards the treasured view of the sun now prevent those old shadows and the future ones from enveloping us even when there aren't any clouds overhead? There will, after all, always be days that take forever to end, feelings that we don't want to remember, others that we hope will last longer than they do, and more that we will grieve for as they slip through our fingers and now we can't find them anywhere. Simply, the different truth that lives along our trails is that we have been able to locate what does not work in battling dragons, in practicing being happy in the dark, as well as in believing that we can leave behind yesterday's gloom and be able to deal well with tomorrow's pain. Our narratives are still worth the read through all the worn pages, faded ink, out-of-tune notes, and muddy mess of colors, because happiness isn't found in the absence of what we don't want, but in doing for ourselves what we need, while experiencing those things, and that takes a lot of practice to get it just right. It's hard to get good answers when we don't ask the right questions, and it's difficult to change when we are still convincing ourselves that we must smile as if we have all the answers, because to feel the fear and the hurt is unacceptable. This is a life that holds variations in its viscosity, and the beauty of the vibe of it is that while yesterday may have been drawn in black and white, today those effects have a little bit of happiness through the actions of rewriting what's still there with love and forgiveness. I'd like to remind you that June is Men's Mental Health Month, and March is Women's Mental Health Month, and May is just Mental Health Month. But every day is the perfect day for you to be aware of how your mental health is, how you are feeling. And if you need help, please seek it, even if it's just to sit and be with yourself. Have the best day possible for you. Love always. Havel.